understand that ransomware is basically just a way of doing business, albeit illegally. What that means is that the decision to initiate and continue an attack is at least partially based on a cost-benefit analysis. If the cost to conduct an attack is perceived to be too great, then the attacker may decide to go somewhere else. And the cost is actually determined by the friction the attacker has to overcome, and the friction is from security controls, the controls and processes that are in place. So what makes tech and life sciences unique? Well, automation, for one, digitization, introduction of Internet of Things into the manufacturing process. All of these things now are exposed to the internet potentially, and this creates a lot of security challenges and exposes a lot of potential vulnerabilities that can open doors to attackers such as ransomware. Another is overseas third-party suppliers. Common in the industry, a risk of cyber attack increases unless you keep a regular eye on these suppliers and their security. Use of end-of-life or end-of-support technology. So this is software hardware that doesn't receive updates anymore or support. And it could be a criminal's gateway right into your network. And I actually understand this one really well. I worked in a high-tech environment, manufacturing environment. We used some end-of-life computers, I have to admit. And so these are integrated with multi-million-dollar machining tools. So to upgrade the computer meant upgrading that multi-million-dollar machine. And it wasn't always so easy. So to compensate, we took those systems completely off the network until we could get the funding to upgrade the whole thing. So just remember, if end-of-life equipment isn't used and it can't be upgraded, you want to get it off the network. Another is a high reliance on multiple suppliers of their own and a large remote and sometimes fully outsourced workforce. So this remote workers, using their own computers, not protected by their corporate's network, can also create some open doors for attackers to get in.